So today I want to work on this tile. You can see that it is cracked and even the top is starting to come away in places. I really would like to do some work on this tile and see if I can repair it rather than replace it. It would be a real pain because the actual crack also goes along the next tile, and it would literally mean replacing all of the tiles along that line. And I know why I think they cracked is there's something underneath. There's a join in some tanking material. So I think if I were to replace these tiles, I think the same thing would happen. I'm using the Kramer repair kit. So I've got the filler and the hardener. And it's 30 parts filler to 1 part hardener. So you just need a tiny little drop of that. I might also see what the colour is, but I might pop a little bit of black acrylic paint in as well, just to improve the colour. I'm using this old pot and mixed about half a teaspoon of filler with just a couple of tiny drops of hardener. The pack comes with this little stirring stick, so I'm mixing it around quickly. You only have around 5 minutes to work with this filler before it goes too hard. My method is to apply a small amount of filler with the stirring stick and then use a plastic scraper to work it into the crack. It doesn't seem to shrink back at all, so you don't need to leave it proud. I used an old cloth just to wipe off any excess with a bit of water. I spent quite a bit of time using the scraper to make sure that I had fully filled all of the crack along all of the tiles. The kit comes with this 220 grit sandpaper. I did use this for a little while, but I got really fed up and ended up using my palm sander with 200 grit, which was a lot quicker and a lot easier. I kept sanding until the filler was completely smooth. The next job is painting, so this is going to depend on the type of tiles that you've got. My tiles have got this misty, stony effect, so I used some French chic paint, just some leftover paint I had from other projects. It is a weatherproof paint, so I thought that this would be good in the bathroom and it would be easy to clean, etc. I think you could also use tile paint. I put a tiny amount on an almost dry brush and just started stippling it in. I then used a tiny bit of black acrylic paint on the brush just to get the stone effect. I just sort of did an area and then let it dry, and then would come back to it and just see sort of how it was looking and whether I needed to add to it. So this is the final effect. I honestly don't think you can see the repair at all now. It's blended in really well. Here's a look before, and this is how it looks now after the repair. All the details of what I used are in the description box below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!